playing as a Reader's Magnet employee. What do you think? Children's books, nicknames, humor, and children's books, reading children's books, smarter. Children's books will make you smarter. Children's books. Children's books will make your children smarter. Children's books will. Children's books. 캔즈는 뭐라고 캔즈. Hi. Willpower Kindle. Willpower Kindle. under pressure. I'm not good under pressure. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to day 3, 4. Everything kind of like looks the same here at the Hong Kong Book Fair. So another day, another time to destroy your life in 50 chapters. So
I like the destroy your life for 50 chapters.
right, so we are here to promote The Art of Self-Destruction, an Amazon bestseller in the US and now bringing it to other English-speaking countries. So we're launching it here in Hong Kong and we have fun 50 chapters to really get your life down the train fast. But just kidding, right? We are using humor and reverse psychology to actually better yourself. So this is a secret and fast path to live your best life. We have fun chapters like as Uncarpet Diem, always want to unseize the day. Self-doubt, isn't that the magic sauce that really destroys everything, right? Who of us is not guilty of doubting themselves at least a little bit? Fear is your friend, really, really important one. If you don't fear, what do you do with your life? And again, we have so many people. Show them like how many people we have out here. This is insane. This is, guys, literally, it's like 5 o'clock on a Friday afternoon, and this hall is packed for the 4th day in a row. We have so many people here in Hong Kong that want to grab a coffee of the art of self-destruction. We really having good feedback here on that. Hong Kong people love to laugh. So yeah, let's walk around. How are you doing? You speak English? Let me introduce you to the art of self-destruction. So this is a sarcastic spin and humorous version of self-improvement books, right? While self-improvement books teach you how to live your best life, this is a handbook how to ruin your life in 50 steps. Just kidding. We're actually using reverse psychology and humor to get the best out of yourself. So we have fun chapters as Uncarpet Diem, work harder, not smarter, make excuses, and of course to always blame others. But the real fun is the numbers choose you. So give me a number between 1 and 50. 10. Number 10. Number 10 is, wait, number 10. Fear is your friend. Fear is your best friend and will always help you to take in action. You will never do anything scary or exciting when you listen to your fears. Your fears help you to remain stagnant and stay in your current situation. This means growth will become impossible. Rather than facing your fears and working past them, you want to invite them and let them determine all your decisions and actions so you can stay firmly within your comfort zone. Fear is what makes you feel alive. So why do you think roller coasters exist? Most people in life are seeking thrills and adrenaline rushes. You, on the other hand, need to make sure to avoid all scares and excitement under all circumstances. Instead, stay constantly in the third doubt state of wondering, what if? Pro tip, bravery is not the absence of fear, but overcoming it. So be brave. Thank you. Thank you for playing. Yeah, if you want to grab a copy, it's 60 Hong Kong. And get a signature for you. Maybe later. Yeah, we'll be here. Cool. So yeah, should we walk around? What do you guys think? Do we have any from the audience who wants to have their number read? Hello. This is the funniest book on whole Hong Kong Island. Let me introduce you to the art of self-destruction. You speak English? Absolutely. This is a sarcastic spin on self-improvement books. Now, self-improvement books teach you and guide you towards living the best life. This is 50 chapters how to ruin your life fast. I'm just kidding. It's actually the 50 arts of self-destruction using reverse psychology and humor to teach you how to become the best version of yourself. We have fun chapters as work harder, not smarter, make excuses, and of course, always blame others. But the magic is the numbers choose you. So give me a number between 1 and 50. 13, the lucky 13. Take in action. Change only happens due to some sort of effort on your part and requires action. Make sure to stay passive in everything you do. Remain in the status quo of inactivity. The only difference between a dream and reality is action. Avoid progress like a plague. Nothing kills a dream faster than inaction. If success and happiness haven't found you, inaction is the best way to stay away from it. All those negative habits you have built up are guaranteed to stay with you if you take no action to change. The same applies to opportunities you don't see. Pro tip: make sure to remain inactive at all times and stay in the miserable state you created for yourself. What do you think? Funny? Interesting. Don't do anything and your life will never change, right? So you have to take a little bit action. Yeah. If you want to grab a copy, we're selling it for 60 Hong Kong, and I'll sign it to you. We just published it in the US. It's a bestseller on Amazon. Now we bring it to other English-speaking countries. Thank you. Have a good day. All right, should we walk around a little bit and find someone? Yeah, let's go. Let me introduce you to the art of self-destruction. You already look super interested in this. So this is the funniest book on whole Hong Kong Island.
Okay, so what is this about?
This is about the art of self-destruction. It's a sarcastic spin on self-improvement books, right? While self-improvement books kind of like teach you how to live your best life, this technically is a handbook how to ruin your life in 50 easy steps. I'm just kidding. So what we actually do is we're using reverse psychology and humor to actually get the best version out of yourself. So we have 50 fun chapters, such as work harder, not smarter, always make excuses, and of course to blame others.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Make excuses, but the fun part is the numbers choose you. So give me a number between 1 and 50, and I will read you your new favorite chapter.
Okay, 25.
25. Get furious over the little things. If a person passes negative energy towards you, take it personally. Whether it was your spouse, family member, or a complete stranger. If you had $86,400 and someone stole $10 from you, wouldn't you make sure to spend the remaining time on revenge? Don't just move on and live your life. Each of us has 86,400 seconds every single day. Don't let someone's negative 10 seconds just slip past, and don't let them feel your rage. Make sure to hold a grudge and let it ruin your whole day.
Okay, great.
Pro tip: let the anger compound and take it out on your loved ones.
Okay, great. So how did you rate this book?
I wrote this book, yeah. I wrote this book. We published it in the US. It's a bestseller already on Amazon there. And we're now bringing it to other English-speaking countries because this is something that everyone needs. While self-improvement tries to live your best life, this is a friendly reminder and kick in the butt while you're still in the rut and not achieving all your goals.
Okay. And so is it your first time to Hong Kong or anything?
This is my first time at the Hong Kong Book Fair. I've been to Hong Kong before twice.
Okay, and how do you think about it? Like, how's the experience here?
I think it's amazing. I mean, like, this is so many people here, so many people who love to read, so many people who are excited about books. And I personally have to say, Hong Kong is my favorite city. I love the vibe, I love the excitement in the city. Everyone here is like super friendly and like, yeah, really high energy.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll add you on this. We're a YouTube channel.
Okay. Let me give you. Already getting famous.
I think you probably
Yeah, it's a very unique approach to all this. Like I wrote it
so you
actually.
speak the like negative side and then
Yeah,
just
yeah.
remind
Yeah, so the best compliment actually I ever got on this book was when someone told me, it's like, Malta, I hate you. Because you're holding the mirror in front of me and making me read all the negative things. Our brains work, we don't like to hear negative things, especially not about ourselves. But we could not stop reading because it's wonderful. So when it's funny, you get negative information and it helps better your life. So I really want to help everyone with this. So I think like I'm really into psychology. So there's only two ways we people change, right? One is a really burning desire to achieve something, which I think not everyone has. And the second one is when the pain of the status quo is so severe that we really have to change.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank
This is,
you.
my Instagram. Thank you. All right, should we find some more people?
Yeah.
Let's go. so packed, still like here. This is so many people at the book fair. It's amazing. Yeah, so we're just gonna walk around a little bit and see what we have. We're gonna walk around a little bit and see what we can see here. We can get someone interested in the art of self-destruction. So this is the funniest book in whole Hong Kong. It's a sarcastic spin on self-improvement books that secretly makes you better. And we're just looking for someone to participate in our little game. Who speaks English here? No one speaks English? Hey guys! You speak English? You don't speak English? Want to introduce you to my book? No English? No English. Alright.
They look like they do.
Hey guys, speak English? Hi. Anyone of you guys speaks English? Interested? No. They're so shy sometimes. Kind of like, it's kind of. Yeah, let's walk this way. We'll find somebody. Hey guys, you speak English? Can I introduce you to my book? It's the funniest book on Hong Kong Island. Hey guys, you speak English? This is the funniest book on Hong Kong Island. Wow. It's called The Art of Self-Destruction.
This is
From
the
the
cutest
human
chicken.
kind- It's the cutest chicken.
Yes, pineapple chicken.
Pineapple chicken. That's amazing. Hello, pineapple chicken. Meet the art of self-destruction.
Hello. Fantastic.
That's awesome. So the art of self-destruction is a sarcastic spin on self-improvement books. So
amazing.
while the self-improvement is teaching you to get better, this is literally 50 easy ways how to ruin your life.
I don't think I should.
I'm just kidding.
Now we have ruined my life.
1,000 ways. All right, we need to have more chapters. Well, I'm just kidding. We're actually using reverse psychology and humor how to live your best life. So we're getting you actually there with fun chapters like work harder, not smarter. Yeah? Make excuses, and of course you always blame others. But the real fun is the numbers choose you. So who wants to give me a number between 1 and 50?
14.
14. Have unrealistic high expectations of others. Expectations lead to disappointment. Make sure to always expect others to act exactly the way you want. Since control is an illusion, they will let you down. Never try to put yourself in their shoes. There's no need to learn and understand why someone acted the way they did. Make sure to assume their reasons, opinions, and behavior without sometimes knowing them at all. Cast a version that fits your narrative. Don't bother to make connections with people. Who cares what others say? Usually, it's not worth even starting a conversation. Keep the picture you've already painted in your head. Pro tip. Make others feel they disappointed you and that you are of higher value.
Okay.
Welcome to the art of self-destruction.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day. Support channel C. Pineapple chicken. Pineapple chicken. Show your chicken.
That was fun.
All right. Some more people. Get how full that is. Yeah.
Look at that.
Up.
Look at that.
So many people here.
You wanna go there?
Let's go.
Let's find like 2 more. How about them?
Hey guys, you like to laugh? Let me introduce you to the most funniest book on all Hong Kong Island. It's called The Art of Self-Destruction. It's a sarcastic spin on self-improvement books. While self-improvement tries to get the best version out of yourself, this is literally 50 easy ways how to ruin your life. I'm just kidding. We're actually using reverse psychology and humor to get the best version out of yourself. We have fun chapters like spend more than you make, be a prisoner of your past, make excuses, and of course, blame others. But the real magic is the numbers choose you. So give me a number between 1 and 50, and I'll read you your personal chapter.
14.
14. Have unrealistic high expectations of others. Does it relate? Expectations lead to disappointment. Make sure to always expect others to act exactly the way you want. Since control is an illusion, they will let you down. Never try to put yourself in their shoes. There is no need to learn and understand why someone acted the way they did. Make sure to assume their reasons, opinions, and behavior without sometimes even knowing them at all. Cast a version that fits your narrative. Don't bother to make connections with people. Who cares what others say? Usually, it's not even worth starting a conversation. Keep the picture you already painted in your head. Pro tip: make others feel they disappointed you and that you are of higher value. Awesome. Thank you guys for playing. You can. Oh, I did not have my. Oh, do I have one? No. I thought I had a book. We are at booth
1CC37.
B1CCC37. If you want to grab a copy, we have it over there for you guys. Awesome.
Thank you.
Ooh, that was fun. Do you have anyone from the audience who wants to give us a number?
Let me check that out. How about 50?
50. 50 is a great chapter. 50
That should be the
is
best.
burn all bridges. Yeah, there's no way back. All things eventually come to an end. It is up to you how you handle closure. Make sure you never leave on a good note. When you burn bridges, you're essentially making a 180-degree turn, making it impossible to go back. Burning bridges is not a tough decision, yet a serious one. Let anger and hate guide you. When consumed with emotions, logic is overwritten and we cannot think clearly. Many poor and even fatal decisions are made in the heat of the moment. Let your emotions run wild. Make sure to hurt the other person's feeling in the process. Turn a friend into an enemy. Act like you will never see the person again and establish a point of no return. Pro tip: make sure that everyone sees the smoke.
I like that.
That's a good one. All right, let's head slowly back to the booth and maybe find one more person on the way.
We have a message from Maria Camarillo, number 31.
Maria, number 31. Give up easily. All right, we're doing all the opposite here. Give up easily. Have you ever heard the term success is right around the corner? Stop right there. Do not take this turn. Nothing worth having in life should be hard to accomplish. Work without a plan and in bursts. Once you lose motivation to continue, give up. If you are not successful with minimal effort, it wasn't meant to be. When things are getting tough, you need to quit immediately. Don't try to apply yourself. Setbacks are not a test of how badly you really want something, but rather an invitation to stop trying. Success doesn't come easy and it's just not worth the effort. If you get to a point where everyone else would have quit a while ago, read this chapter again. Pro tip: major life hardships like bankruptcy or divorce are great events used as excuses for your own misery. Do not grow and come back stronger. Resilience is just a fancy word. Oh, there's traffic coming. Watch out.
So invite everybody to be here at 1CC37,
All right.
especially on weekends.
Yeah, so guys, come on out to the show. We are here at 1CC7. 37, 1CC37. People will think,
There's a lot of Cs.
after there's a lot of C's. We'll see you at CCCC37. So you would think like after 4 days, I would finally remember which booth we are at, but we're right here. So like it always helps to find this place. Hey guys, we are back. We entertained whole Hong Kong.
Welcome back.
Boom.
Okay, so quick commercial break.
All right, we'll see you guys after the commercial break. Make sure if you're not in Hong Kong, you can always buy the copy on Amazon. Go to Amazon and look for The Art of Self-Destruction. You can get the Kindle or a sexy, cool little printout like I'm holding in my hands right here. See you guys.
chosen the book. Once I told to show the book to show. Hi, hello guys. My name is Kim. I am from Readers Magnet. Together with me is Dr. Ulusula, the author of the book Salvation. And yesterday you were talking with James talks about the ministry, right?
Yeah.
So, by the way, how you feel right now? How's your second day here in Hong Kong?
Um, Actually, it's not my second day in Hong Kong, but second day here.
Here
The
in Hong
book
Kong, book fair. Yeah.
Yeah, the book fair here in Hong Kong. Well, it's been a beautiful, wonderful experience. And it's a, learning experience as well because you're meeting so many people. I mean, you see this huge crowd. I don't think I've ever seen it. Even in New York, when people come to exhibition or something like that, here is huge crowd.
That's amazing.
Thousands and thousands of people. They just trooping in from morning until night, like 10.
Yes.
It's amazing.
That's wonderful.
And they are here for books.
Absolutely.
Books.
Books, not only regular books, but also, even though we are in Hong Kong right now, there are also people would seek for Christian books. They would like to get some devotion books,
Oh, yeah.
right? So
Yeah, sure.
now let's talk about your book Salvation. So I have some questions for you, Dr. Fadare. What is the purpose of your book, and what's the book of Salvation's purpose for the people?
Okay, thank you. The purpose of the book is to not only inform the people, but to encourage them to be able to know the truth, because the whole world now is pursuing, you know, they're trying to search for the truth. What is the truth? It's been centuries ago. They've been asking these questions. What is the truth? What is the truth? But it is right there in the Bible. Jesus said, I am the truth. I am the way, the truth, and the life.
Amen.
So nobody comes to me except through the Father. That is God. People are to know that. So when we know that, I think that's a great knowledge. You don't have to be looking for truth elsewhere.
That's awesome.
And that is only one truth, which is absolute, not relative. Absolute. Only one truth.
That is amazing. That is amazing. Now, those are questions from the people in Hong Kong Book Fair. They said, "Who will you dedicate this book for?"
Oh, well, this book is actually dedicated, to all people who are saved and want to be saved, want to know the Lord Jesus Christ, want to know the truth, And so many people from other religions now are finding out the truth. And you will be surprised. Some of the religious founders, they don't know the truth. They never claim that they are the truth. Look at Buddha. We are here in Hong Kong,
Right.
which is the home of Buddha.
Yes.
Just like China, right there, in the backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these people like Buddha is on his deathbed say,
Right.
I'm still searching for the truth. But the truth is here with us. In the Bible,
Amen.
you will read it. Jesus is the truth.
Right. That is perfect. That is perfect. Now you already have the tools to help this people and to give this people salvation through your book, through the Word of God.
Through the word.
Now here's the big part. Now, what are your challenges in encountering when you are writing this book?
The challenges are not like many, because in a book like this, with a book like this, you have to prepare yourself by prayer. What I mean is that you have to prepare by praying, first of all, praying, seeking the Lord. Even though the Lord has prompted me to write this book on salvation. I know the content, but still, I don't know what title will I give it. I know what God wants me to do. People really need this book. I mean, millions of people in the world, they don't know what is salvation. You ask somebody and say, "Oh, have you been saved? Do you know salvation?" They might say, "Are you talking about Salvation Army, the organization?" You know,
Right.
so they don't know. So you have to let some people know, especially in some part of the world. So the challenges I face is making it to be as simple and as understandable as possible. Because me, you're right, I'm trained in writing, like
Mm-hmm.
English,
Mm-hmm.
and I would say I'm a master in English. So especially when I write. But I can't write the way I'm trained. You probably will not even understand it. It might be too much high elevated. So I
Mm-hmm.
try to calm down so that anybody at all, anybody will be able to understand it in a very simple way. And that's what your company, your publishing company found out. And they say, wow, this is a great piece and it has potentials,
It
and we're
is.
gonna, we have taken it as one of the books we want to present, you know.
Right.
So
That is
the
amazing.
challenges, it was God was giving me inspiration and insight, and so not much challenges.
That is awesome. I mean, there's a lot of authors that having some very big challenges, but because you have been guided, by the, divine intervention, there are some few challenges that you have because you already know where you're going through,
Exactly.
right? And where you already know who are the people that you would like to, to help, when it comes of salvation, right?
Yeah.
Now, what is your motivation in writing this book?
Uh, well, like just I said, it is God inspired. I actually wanted to write and publish my book of poetry, poetry and short story. And something was telling me and say, "Oh, God first, put that down first." So I have the notes on those things. I have the script,
Mhm.
everything, and some other ideas. In fact, I've written a full length play.
Wow.
Yeah, which I've not published, but it's in the library at the City University of New York, Queens College. So, but I will have to, get it and write it and publish it. So, but first of all, God wants me to do this first because souls are dying and they need to know the Lord, their Creator, and know where they are going. So this is very important to me. After this, I can be doing some other things.
That is perfect. That is perfect. Now, you mentioned that you are writing your writer. I know this is not the only books that you're going to write, right? So, what are the upcoming books your followers can look forward to?
Okay, this first of all, I have this salvation, your passport to heaven, and people have been asking and say, "Oh, look at the title, it's great," Yeah. So, and this is Jesus more than a superstar. This is like an essay. It might be a different genre, you know, in the ministry, because we don't usually have essays, right? In the outward there, right?
Right.
I would say in the secular, we have essays, and those who write essays are essayists. But this, I've been writing this as like a columnist in a newspaper in New York. Then I just brought some of the articles and put it here. And this about Christianity, church, attitudes, religion, and all those things, so that they may know Christ Jesus. That he's not just a superstar, right? Like they depicted him in a movie. It's not. It's much more than that. It's not just a prophet. It's much more than that. He is the Son of the living God.
Amen.
And this book, the salvation book, also, which is your passport to heaven. Like I said yesterday, passport, to be able to get a passport to go to a place.
Right.
You need a passport to be able to travel. You need a passport, and we are going to heaven, right? And then we need to have something like the secular passport,
Right.
which is salvation of your soul, salvation of your soul.
That is
So
amazing.
so that's why I tattooed it there, and I started it, powerfully, like making an analogy of this poem. The poem is written by.
Can you read this to
Yes,
our viewers, please?
yeah, I'm just going to read it, and that will be the first page. You know, after the introduction.
Hmm.
Okay, so this is how exactly to know whether a person is saved or not. And I was explaining this book, page the first, page is here, page 19, that some people are saved, some are not saved. Some people are saved, are not saved. They don't even know they need salvation. Like this person, let me read the poem. My life is in the yellow leaf, and the all the flowers and youth of life are gone. They
More.
okay. Let me get more clear. The grief. I'm gonna read
Let me
it
hold it for
again.
you.
Hold it for me. Okay. My life is in the yellow leaf. All the flowers and youths of life are gone. The worm, the canker, the grave are mine alone. That is written by this person, very, very popular poet at that time, Lord Byron. Lord Byron was a playboy poet, you know, in England in those days. I think in the 18th, 17th century. This man was great, but all his life he was pursuing happiness, pleasure and womanizing.
Oh.
And he didn't even know, what is salvation, what is God, until he was dying. When he was dying, then he came to that realization, and he penned this very powerful, 5 lines. My life is in the yellow leaf, which means it is fading.
It's fading.
All the flowers and youth of life when he was young, they are gone. He said the grief, the canker, and the palmer worm, they are mine alone. I've never seen so powerful, so poetic lines like that since I've
That
been
is
reading.
amazing. That is
Yeah.
amazing.
So we don't want anybody's faith to be like that. So that they will
Exactly.
know the Lord when they still have their life.
Exactly. So to those people who would like to be saved and who would like to know how to be saved, right?
Yeah.
Where can they buy your book?
These books are available on Amazon, and it's been selling since last year on Amazon. And Readers Magnet, you are
Website?
the publisher, your company, so they can buy it on Readers Magnet bookstore, Amazon, and Barnes and Noble bookstores.
That is amazing. Well, thank you so much for your time here. I hope you enjoy, the crowd in Hong Kong International Book Fair. Hey guys, our booth is 1CC37, Reader's Magnet booth. And after we're going back for a little live for after this commercial, but before we go live to the commercial, would like to give you a scripture, Dr. Federi, from the book of 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 2. Preach the word in season and out of season. Correct, rebuke, and encourage with
Wow.
great patience and careful instruction.
Sure.
Thank you so much,
That
Readers
is
Magnet.
good. Thank you,
All right. Have a good day.
God bless.
C3 1CC37. Hi everyone, this is Fred from Reader's Magnet, and today I will be doing a book plug of 10 of our displayed book here at the Hong Kong Book Fair 2024. Are you guys ready? Okay, to start off the fun, here I have the first book titled Quiet Fear by Cynthia Giacchino. So this book has garnered a lot of reviews, and here I have one from Blue Ink Reviews. So they've said this is a detailed, unflinching story of abuse and the damage that follows, but also of the mind's amazing ability to endure and heal. It is painstakingly plotted. The author skillfully moves back and forth in time while keeping readers grounded in the moment. So that's a review coming from Blue Ink Reviews. So again, Quiet Fear by Cynthia Chase. You may scan the QR code over here, and it is available both in Amazon and Barnes and Noble. Okay, here we have another book from still from author Cynthia Chase, From Stress to Blessed. Five five simple steps to learn meditation and change your life. So here's a bit of background of the book. Okay, are you stressed? There are many reasons why we feel stress in life: family problems, ill health, financial problems, addiction, divorce, the death of someone close to us, a stressful job or a loss of job, problems in school or problems with relationships are just a few examples. When you begin a practice in meditation in five simple steps, which is stated in this book, within a handful of sitting, you'll experience more joy, happiness, peace, better health, and more meaning in life. So again, everyone, that's the second book of Cynthia Chase, From Stress to Bless. So again, you may scan the QR code over here, and it's available both in Amazon and Barnes and Noble. So on to our next book plug. We still have 8 more to go. Here's another one. This one is by Darlene Thorne, Embracing Grace: Lessons Learned in the Caregiving Journey. So for all the caregivers out there, by the way, shout out to the author Darlene Thorne. She's currently watching right now. Hi, Darlene. Your book is currently here with Reader's Magnet for the Hong Kong Book Fair 2024. So again, that's Embracing Grace: Lessons Learned in the Caregiving Journey. So embracing grace opens the door to a world where ordinary women becomes extraordinary caregivers. Within these pages, embark on a journey as this woman navigates the intricate path of caregiving. Their stories go beyond familial ties, weaving tapestry of love, grace, and profound transformation. So again, that's Embracing Grace: Lessons Learned in a Caregiving Journey by author Darlene Thorne. If you're interested to grab a copy of this book, you may scan the code over here, and it's available in both Amazon and Barnes and Noble. What are you waiting for? Scan now. Okay, on to the next one. Thank you. Here we have one of our friends, a Reader's Magnet friends, one of our divas here, author, one of our authors here in Reader's Magnet. We have Eleanor Gateta for her book Generations of Good Food. So this cookbook is a compilation of recipes spanning 6 generations of her mother's family, other relatives, and many of her friends. Actually, this cookbook is an extension of One Caregiver's Journey, which is also a book by author Eleanor Gachata, published way back on 2019. That book is a memoir of a 9.5 years spent providing 24/7 care to her mother. So again, everyone, Generations of Good Food by Eleanor Gateta. If you're interested to grab a copy, scan the QR code onto my side, and it's available both in Barnes and Noble and Amazon. On to the next one. So this is what I've mentioned earlier, the first book of Eleanor Gateta. So this book is titled One Caregiver's Journey. Okay? So are you a caregiver or about to become a caregiver? If so, One Caregiver's Journey is a must read. This book is a snapshot into the realities of the challenges and changes of being a sole caregiver over a period of a decade. It is a treasure trove of stories, information, and suggestion to make caregiving lesson of a challenge. So again, everyone, author Eleanor Gateta on her first published book, One Caregiver's Journey. Scan the QR code beside me. It is still available in Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Grab a copy now. On to the next one. Okay, we have here a very, very interesting book. Just like the other, this also is starred review in Amazon. We have here a book by Ellie Minod, elite series titled Phantom. So, just a quick background of the book. After Evelyn's father was brutally murdered with no justice, she takes it upon herself to take down those responsible. Just shy of her 18th birthday, she is recruited for a special operation team where she is given the resources she needs to take down the monster who assassinated his father. Her trusted team of Badger, Arrow, Buddha, Zombie, and Chief, who have all been affected by Reezy Enterprises, work together to find and hunt down and eliminate the Butcher. So again, everyone, this is a book by author Ali Menard, elite series Phantom. So for those people who are interested in this type of genre, what are you waiting for? Scan the code beside me. Okay? In 3, 2, 1, go scan. And it's available again in both Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Okay? On to the next one. Here we have a very cute and colorful book by Eric Pedam, Kennel Escape. So Jax is planning his escape from the kennel. Tommy is on a field trip. They met by chance. Now, will Tommy be able to help Jax make his kennel escape? So, what do you guys think? If you're curious of the answer, scan the QR code beside me and grab a copy, whether it's in Amazon or in Barnes & Noble. All right, on to the next one. So, while the team is preparing for the next set of books, so just a quick feedback of the experience we had here earlier in our booth at the Hong Kong Book Fair 2024. We are really happy to saw a lot of people that are into this community of reading and writing, and we were also fortunate enough to meet a lot of authors. Some of our resident authors have also visited here. We have one, Dr. Osula Strafadari, and also we have Malte, which were able to sold a lot of copies of his book. All right, so now we have here another book, by author Eileen French. So, Camelia's Discovery. Let's play. So that's the title of her book. So this is a story that provides a creation of an adult child's exploration of an autistic girl's experience as a child who has conditional challenges with the social skills, repetitive behaviors, speech, and nonverbal communication, as well as unique strength and differences, some developmental delays associated with autism that can be identified and addressed even earlier. She lives in her own little world. You know how cute is that? Okay. So again, that's a book by author Eileen French, Camellia's Discovery. Let's play. Scan the QR code beside me. Still available in Amazon and Barnes & Noble. On to the next one. We have here a book by author Farah Hilton. It's a workbook. It's time to get your act together. So let me ask you this question. How many times have you heard that sentence? All right. So it's time to get your act together is a 30-day workbook to kickstart your best life. How many times have you said, I'm getting it together, but ended up making little progress? It's not because you don't want to or haven't been trying. Perhaps you've been putting the needs of others before your own, neglecting your personal growth and well-being, or maybe you're struggling to get started and stay focused in a world overflowing with distractions. So again, that's a book by author Farah Hilton. Again, it's a workbook. It's perfect for those people trying to get the answer of the question, when will they be able to take the next step forward in their life? Again, the title of the book, It's Time to Get Your Act Together by author Farah Hilton. Scan the QR code beside me. It's available both in Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Grab a copy now. So another one by Fred Gracie. Understanding Music, Chords, Structures, and Progression. It contains guidelines for guitar, piano, choral, and instrumental. So for those people who loves and are passionate about music, for all of those musicians out there, this book is for you. So in this book, the author presents an understanding of how chords are structured and used in progression. The subject is approached in a practical way and builds from 3-note triads to 7-note chords. Two chapters are included to cover the rudimentary aspect of music notations, since understanding are aided greatly by such framework. Here are 3 of the topics that are included in this book. We have pitch notes, major and minor scales. We also have the numbering system for scales notes, and we also have chords formed between the 1st and the 5th minor, which is diminishing suspended on the 4th. So those are only 3 of the few lessons that you will be able to learn when reading this book. It actually contains even more. But so again, this is by author Fred Gracie. Title of the book, Understanding Music, Chord, Structures, and Progression. So scan the QR code beside me and grab a copy on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Another one by Greg Burton, Red Hands Prize. Okay? So originally from Vermont, Greg spent his formative years in Alabama and later in Michigan. Years later, he retired from the U.S. Army's Airborne Corps at Fort Bragg, now Fort Liberty, North Carolina, as a senior non-commissioned officer. He retired again in civil service after 14 years with the U.S. Postal Service. Shortly after his move to Little Rock in December 1997, he began another interesting and delightful sideline: writing and teaching guitar. Greg is an artist, a guitarist, a writer. He believes this passion should be shared with others. He and his wife, Elizabeth, live in Northeast Louisiana. So again, this is a book, a novel by Greg Burton, Red Hands Prize. Grab a copy both on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Scan the QR code beside me. Okay. So on to this is still a book by the same author, Greg Burton, and this time we have here Baby Jane. So this is a starred review book that can be found in Amazon. So what this book is all about: So originally, still, Greg spent his formative years in Alabama and later in Michigan. So here it explores more on his military backdrop. He's been a Sergeant Craig Donnelly, a paratrooper in the 82nd Airborne, discovered an abandoned infant barely hours old on the edge of Fort Bragg's huge Sicily drop zone. The baby, a product of a young black teenager and a 15-year-old white girl, begins her life in a very precarious environment. The young mother, having no hope for herself, feels her only resource is to give birth and abandon her treasure. Craig's adopted brother and lifelong friend, Rick Johnson, and his boss, Lieutenant Deborah Simmons, secure immediate help for the infant at an army hospital. For Craig Donnelly, his primary mission is to adopt baby Jane. His second objective is to find Miss Special in Lieutenant Deborah Simpson. So again, this is Greg Burton's second book titled Baby Jane. So if you're interested to grab a copy of his work, feel free to scan the QR code beside me. In 3, 2, 1, done? All right. Again, it's still available both in Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Grab a copy today. So here we have another one by author Hope Raymond. Where in the World is God? Again, the title of the book, Where in the World is God? So, Where in the World is God traces the development of humanity's psycho or spiritual growth through history. Seen in the form of a play, humans and other living beings, plus the world stage on which they find themselves, live out their unique roles in various stages of history. Though each era reveals a psychological growth of humanity as a whole, this book is focused on today's world. Now, let me ask you this question. How many of you have also asked the same question? Again, the title of the book, Where in the World is God? By author Hope Raymond. Okay, moving on to our next book club. We have here, by one of our resident authors, Jamie Pulsfry, Family Memories with a Little Mystery in It. So, this cute blue covered book is again by author Jamie Pulsfry. Discover 5 ways that we can teach our children respect is to look beyond something through the eye of God. Respect is truly listened and allow respect to become a well of love. Have respect for your husband, children, family, friends, and even your enemies. And you will find many happy family memories along the way. So again, everyone, the book is called Family Memories with a Little Mystery in It by author Jamie Pulsfry. Okay, moving on to our last title, last book plug for this session. We have here a book by author Janet Seaford, titled Little Book of QI, Energy of Life. She. Little Book of She, Energy of Life. So, this book is written for anyone who wants to know more about the mysterious energy known as Qi and how to enhance it through Qigong and Tai Chi practice. The author connects insights developed by ancient Taoists, hermits, healers, and warriors for over thousands of years. The book includes Buddhist teaching, feminism, and modern scientific understanding of ourselves and the universe. Janet shares memories of her own journey as a Tai Chi student growing in her practice. Her stories take us into an exciting time at the nexus of a woman movement and the development of the martial arts on the West Coast when women took their place as teachers and warriors. So again, for all those people who are interested in learning about the art of key, feel free to grab a copy of this book by author Janet Seaford. So again, if you wish to uh, purchase one, feel free to scan the QR code beside me. It's still available in both Amazon and Barnes and Noble. So that's the book plug for today's session. Now we are inviting you to visit our booth here in Hong Kong Book Fair 2024 at booth C37. So we are easily be located. Say hi. There. So that's it. Those are the list of books. And mind you, we still have a lot of titles, as you can see beside me. And wait for the book plug that will be available. It could be later today and the following days during the Hong Kong Book Fair. Again, this is Fred from Reader's Magnet. See you around.
All right, and we are live and back here at 1CC37 Readers Magnet booth, live at the Hong Kong Book Fair 20. All right, I think we are live and back here at 1C337 Readers Magnet booth, live at the Readers Magnet booth here at Hong Kong Book Fair International. So basically, this is going to be our last segment for today, day 3 of the Hong Kong Book Fair.
No.
Yeah. So how do you find the third day of Hong Kong Book Fair, Vian?
Wow, the people are swarming in the book
I know.
fair.
It's just getting bigger and bigger each day, right?
Yeah.
I can't wait for the weekend. You know, I can only imagine like on Saturday how many people are going to be here.
Yeah, but you're not here.
I know. I'm gonna be flying out. Hey, I'm training Siegfried. So shout out to Siegfried who did his first book plug earlier today. That he was so surprised because I just told him that you're gonna do it. But then he accepted it with no hesitation. So good job, Siegfried, from the branding team of Readers Magnet. Now, Vien.
Yeah?
Now you notice that there's a lot of people swarming here at the Hong Kong Book Fair here at the Exhibition Center. I can only imagine, right, how much economically good this is as a marketing strategy for the authors. Would you recommend that authors in America should really have their books marketed in Asia through Hong Kong Book Fair?
Yeah, definitely, because there's not many choices in Hong Kong for the readers to buy English books. And
Exactly.
if you sell your books through Readers Magnet, then I think you will have a lot of exposure to the Asia.
Exactly. So to those Hong Kongers or Cantonese speakers who are watching us live right now, can you at least help them change their minds that it's about time that they have to really be globalized, Although you don't know how to speak English or that much good in English, but there's no way that you shouldn't be reading English books, right?
OK。都希望啦，如果可能你本身唔係太識英文嘅話，但係如果你有一個念頭話我想學下英文喎，或者想同下外國人傾偈嘅話，你都可以過嚟我哋個 group 嗰度去睇有冇書去啱你。我哋都有from beginner 啦，同埋一啲可能比較難少少嘅書都會有嘅。
Whatever Vien said, this makes sense, and it's like a bell in my ear. It just sounds so good. Now we are down to our last segment, and yesterday and the other day we did some 5 book shout outs, but this time we had 10. So it's just also getting bigger and bigger each day. A lot of prospect clients and authors of Readers Magnet are watching us live right now, and I know for sure they can't wait to have their books being shout out here live. You guys can share this in the social media accounts. We're available in Facebook, in Twitter, in Instagram, and even on YouTube. So definitely you can grab a copy and share this file so that the rest of the world can hear and see your work, because we're going to be flashing your book in the next few seconds. Are we guys ready? Are you ready?
Yeah, definitely.
Say it in Cantonese. Are you ready?
準備好啦。
準備好啦? Let's do that. Now, let's start with the first book shout out by the author Lucky Onyongani. Lucky Onyongani is the author of the Freedom Tonic Personal Sense Experiences.
作者 Lucky Onyongani 本書就係自由 tonic， 咁就係一個個人嘅一個感官體驗嘅書名，係啦。
Okay, so that's Freedom Tonic Personal Sense Experiences by Lucky Onyongani.
Yeah.
Is our first book shout out. Congratulations. And you can see the book here in our hologram. You can see the book here. So all you have to do is to look it up in Barnes & Noble and in Amazon or even the author's website. And if Lucky Onyongani is watching us live right now, he can leave a comment in the comment section below and probably put the links there of the book wherever we can buy a copy of your book. So congratulations, Lucky. It's your lucky day. Now, our second shout out goes to the author, Renita Amanda. Now, Renita Amanda is the author of A Stranger's Desire.
呢本書嘅作者係 Renata Amanda，咁本書咧就係陌生人嘅慾望。
Interesting. I know that's something that comes to my head, like especially when I heard the title of the book, A Stranger's Desire.
Yeah.
Is it a good desire or a bad desire?
No
Usually, if
idea.
it's a stranger's desire, it doesn't sound good all the time, right? Sometimes
Depends.
Sometimes it tells me that they're spying on you, or
Yeah, then that's really pervert.
probably yeah.
But we maybe sometimes depends. Yeah, sometimes maybe they have
Exactly.
a goodwill and then maybe
I'd like to give a guess. Probably A Stranger's Desire is more like a thriller, suspense, investigative story. But that's just me. Don't hate me, Renata, if I was wrong. Don't hate me. But the rest of you who are watching us live right now can look it up and search for the book in Amazon and Barnes & Noble. You can see here in my hologram the cover of the book. I have a hologram here. It's A Stranger's Desire by Renata Amanda. Now, our third book shout out is from the author Simon Nanali. Now, Simon is the author of Who Really Wants Money? Who Doesn't Want Money? Right?
So 個作者咧就係Simon Nanali。咁嗰本書咧就係話邊個其實好想要錢咧？
Now, it brings me back to our topic yesterday when you told me that your favorite book, if not most of the Hong Kongers right now, are interested in financial literacy books.
Yes.
Right? So would you say that probably Who Really Wants Money of Simon and Nolly would be like a perfect fit for Hong Kong Book Fair?
From what I see here, I think it's quite beginner books, like for people to study how to get their investment started. And I hope the Hong Kong people, when they see the title here, and then I think it will grab their attention right away. Yeah.
It probably would, right?
Yeah.
It probably would. Do you believe that the financial literacy in Hong Kong is high?
Average.
At some sort,
yeah.
right?
At some level, because if people, because we have a financial literacy like education in a primary school right now, but before I think for the more senior people, they don't have such a knowledge in.
Exactly. Yeah. So you were telling me that financial literacy is included in the curriculum in the Hong Kong educational system?
Yeah, now, but not before. It's just a new subject in recent years.
Oh, that would be perfect. I can only imagine the world having all countries in the world like really do financial literacy included in their curriculum. That would be amazing, right?
Yeah, and especially the economy is so bad right now. I think everyone needs to have a skill that can help you to like reach the life you want. And, yeah.
Exactly. And another thing that we're going to be doing a shout out right now is that I personally really want to have a copy of like financial literacy books. So because we're not getting any younger anymore. I think it's better for us to know how to invest, where to invest, when to start. Yeah. But I think the answer to the when to start is always now.
Yeah. Right? If you want to do something, just do it now.
Just do it now.
Yeah.
Right? Now, our next book shout out is from an author who won the 2024 Summit Book Awards. Summit Book Awards. Yeah. And the author is Joseph Wagner. I hope I'm saying it correctly. Don't hate me, Joseph. So that's Joseph Wagner, the author of The Fires of Faith.
Okay, 個作者就係 Joseph Wagner。Also don't hate me。然後佢係贏咗一個書嘅獎項嚟嘅，咁本書就係叫做火焰嘅命運。
How do you say it? Summit Book Awards in Cantonese.
I don't think they have a translation for that. Also, just Summit Book Awards winner. But I make it easier for Hong Kongers to understand. So I just said, it's an author that won an award from a very big competition.
Exactly. All right. Now, our next book, that book is actually made available. You can see here on my left side. So all you have to do is to look it up in Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Yeah, so you can grab a copy of The Fires of Faith and let us know. Leave a comment if that book really probably deserves more than just the 2024 Summit Book Awards. And if you think that would be like a perfect book for everyone, then shoot an email, send Joseph Wagner a message that that book truly deserves it.
Yeah.
You know? Now, our next book is Your Pharmacist Guide to Saving Money. This is quite related to the other financial literacy book earlier, that's Who Really Wants Money by Simon Annalee. But this time, Your Pharmacist's Guide to Saving Money and Staying Healthy is by Rowella Albana Friel.
OK， 個作品名就係叫做 Rowella Albana Friel。咁個書名咧就係你嘅醫藥單去學點樣儲錢同埋去保持健康。
Yeah, so Your Pharmacist's Guide to Saving Money, definitely, that probably tells me that Rowella is a pharmacist, right? And I'm just trying to predict that probably the book is about teaching you how to stay healthy and live a healthy lifestyle. So in that way, you definitely can save a lot of money from hospitalizations and medical care.
Yeah. Save money from
I'm just creating my own interpretation by looking at the title by itself. Yeah, but is that a problem here in Hong Kong? How is the medical care in Hong Kong, by the way?
Wow, the public medical system is quite happy right now because a lot of people are lining up for services. But people are buying insurance so they can get a better services from private hospital. Yeah, and the government is quite working hard on it because the medical issues I think it's popular around the world as well. Also in Philippines.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Hopefully it is, because just like what you said, it's like average. It's not close to average. It's not really for everyone. You know, everyone is not literate enough or knowledgeable enough how important it is to have investment, and that medical insurance is part of it.
Yeah, to manage your money.
But I totally believe, Yen, that no matter how much money you have saved up, if you get sick and it gets worse,
then
it's gonna get you're gonna lose everything.
Yeah.
Right? So that's the sad part of life. So hopefully the book of Rowella Albana Friel will definitely teach us to be financially literate and be able to save up our money because we know how to stay healthy. You know. So congratulations, Rowella. Now, this time I'm going to be doing a shout out to this next set list of books because they were not part of the list earlier this morning. So I'll be doing a shout out to the following authors. I'll start with, I hope I'm reading your first name correctly, but is it Olamide Holloway? It's not Olamide or Olamide. I believe, probably it is Olamide. So Alameda Holloway, if you're watching us live right now, I'm so sorry. You probably can syllabicate it in the comment section so I can read that next properly. So that's from Holloway. It's Business Lessons from the Animal Kingdom.
本書嘅作者係 Holloway， 咁跟住然後個書名咧就係商業課堂 from Animal Kingdom， 即係動物嘅王國。
Probably this is the third book that has semblance to the other two that we were talking about financial literacy. A lot of business books and economic books are just coming in
popping up
recently. Now, this Alameda Holloway's book, Business Lessons from the Animal Kingdom. Hopefully, I'm not wrong in interpreting that Animal Kingdom is probably the human race. Yeah, but you can correct me, Mr. Holloway, if you're watching live right now. But probably this would be the perfect book for everyone about financial literacy as well, because it's business lessons.
Yeah, and it seems up from the title, and then I can see maybe it's a easy book for people to learn how to manage their money as well. Yeah.
Exactly. Maybe you can invite our Cantonese-speaking viewers right now that although these are American English books, if they wanted to learn how to be financially literate, they just have to visit the ReadersMagnet booth, and some of these books are available here.
咁如果你可能本身對財務上面管理有興趣嘅話，其實都可以過嚟我哋 ReadersMagnet 嗰度去睇翻啲書咁樣，咁然後都而家都會有任何嘅折扣可以俾到大家嘅。
All right, perfect. Now, another shout out that we're doing is from the author Katrina Mandrake Johnston. Again, that's Katrina Mandrake Johnston, the author of World of Zaylene. World of Zaylene by Katrina Mandrake.
咁個作者名就係 Katrina Mandrake Johnston。咁本書咧就係 燒禮嘅世界。Yep.
All you have to do is to look up the book that's available here in my left side. That should be made available in the author's website, Amazon, and Barnes and Noble. Thank you so much, Miss Johnston, for having your book shout out here at Readers Magnet and for supporting us. You can leave some comment section in the comment section below, and probably engage with some of the viewers who are watching us live right now. Right now, we have another one that's from Michael Aleba. Michael Aleba wrote the book "Let the Peasant Cry."
Oh, OK。個作者名就係 Michael Alba， 咁跟住然後個書名咧就係讓子彈飛，讓子彈喊，係啦。That's all.
Let the peasant cry. It sounds a little bit too harsh, right?
Yeah.
But I think I'm not sure if this is like a fictional drama or historical fiction kind of story, but probably Michael can help us get educated what the book is truly about and the synopsis of it. You can leave it probably in the comment section below. Michael, again, but that's Let the Peasant Cry. All you have to do is to look it up on the net. The book cover is flashed on the screen right now. Look it up in Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and in the author's website. Now we're down to the last two books that we're going to do a shout out today. It's from James Olarinij. This is going to get tough, you know. This is getting tougher. This is going to get tough. But I'm going to try my best to syllabicate it, James. So James Olarinij Lam. Olarinij Lam. I hope I'm reading it right. But that's from Mr. James, the author of The Saint Love.
Can I just say James?
Yeah, just say James. Mr. James.
係啦，作者名就係 James 啊，咁跟住然後個書名咧就係聖人嘅愛。
Exactly. So that's Saint Love by Mr. James. All you have to do is to look up this book on the net. It should be made available in the author's website, Amazon, and Barnes and Noble. Now we're down to the last one, Vian. It's from the same author. It's from Mr. James. Mr. James.
Sibling.
Actually, it's me the whole time. You know, you didn't know I write a book.
No, I didn't.
I write series of books, and the next, the one that I wrote was The Acts of Fallen in Love. The Acts of Fallen in Love.
咁啊 James 嘅下一本書咧就係墮落的愛嘅動作。
The Acts of Fallen in Love. So Vian is currently in a relationship.
Yeah.
And how did I know? It's on Instagram.
Did you follow me?
No, Kim told me about it.
Okay.
Because he's been checking on your posts because you post our interview, so that's amazing, right? But how long have you been together?
5 years.
This is like a talk show now. 5 years?
Yes.
Were you classmates at school?
No, we met through Tinder.
It's a dating app. Oh my God! So is that a thing here in Hong Kong?
Yeah, I told you it's Tinder because it's more familiar for you guys, but I actually use a dating app that called Omni. Yeah, and it's a quite popular app. Yeah, and I have several friends. They can find their partner through the app as well.
Well, it's the help of the advent of technology anyway, right? It's a dating app, I know, and it's amazing. But you've been together for 5 years.
Yeah, and
you should write a book. I know a lot of couples that I know also met on Tinder, but then maybe not everyone gets successful. Usually it's like a dating app, or like a short term, like a friendship later on, but not eventually like a long-term relationship. But that was amazing. So what's your common ground? There has to be like a common ground between you both.
I think it's just trust, and then we are both open mind.
How do you say trust in Cantonese?
信任.
信任.
Yeah.
Big word.
Big commitment.
It's a big commitment. It's a big word. It should be tough, right?
Yeah. And so I think we are both open mind. So and then we understand each other, and then we tell almost everything to each other.
That's so cool.
Yeah, we don't have any secret. Maybe, but I don't know. We just share secrets also.
Oh, that's so good, because I think understanding comes from trust, right?
Yeah.
But trust is quite difficult to have, especially if if you've been traumatized in the past. Oh
No.
my God. Have you been traumatized in the past?
So it's kind of my first love. So
So let's do a shout out to your boyfriend who's watching probably us.
Okay. Hi，如果你睇緊嘅話，佢哋叫我
What's
share
his first name?
First name? Harry.
Hi, Harry. You should be here and support Vien. She'll be here from today until Tuesday next week. So we should be doing a live with you.
Couple interview. No.
But yeah, definitely we can give you a free pass, Harry, if you're gonna support Vien here. But it's really up to you. I don't want to break your trust, Sonia, just like what you said. Yeah.
Perfect. Sonia.
Yeah. I don't want to break your Sonia. So I know for sure that these amazing books deserve the shout out. Thank you so much for the trust. These authors were so amazing, Then they supported us and they made sure that their books are going to be here, made available through a shout out for the Hong Kong Book Fair 2024. So before we let everyone go, so that everyone can continue like buying books, and I know for sure our staff are going to be here checking out fair growers so that they can give more copies of the books. And I want you guys to be here tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. I can only imagine how crazy it will be tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right? But I won't be here. You know you guys will miss me. But my team, aww. By the way, she's so nice. She brought us some egg tarts.
Yes.
As souvenirs.
Traditional dessert from Hong Kong.
Aww. Thank you so much, Bian. But definitely we'll keep in touch. We'll keep in touch. She will be here for the rest of the book fair because she's going to help us translate to our local friends and fairgoers who are visiting us here at the Reader's Magnet booth. So invite everybody to be here tomorrow and on a weekend.
咁我哋 ReadersMagnet 咧就想邀請大家啦，嚟緊嘅書展時間都可以係出現喺呢度啦。咁然後我哋都會同大家做任何嘅互動啊，同埋我哋都會有遊戲俾大家玩嘅，係啦。咁希望到時候會見到大家啦。
Keep supporting Reader's Magnet from today, here on out, until the end of the fair on Tuesday. But keep in touch tomorrow. It's going to be much crazier. There's a lot of fun and surprises brought to you by Reader's Magnet. But in the meantime, thank you so much and enjoy the rest of the day. Bye-bye.
Bye.